Hello, I'm making this video about mistranslation that there is in 2nd Samuel, chapter 7, verse 14. This here, maybe you can see. This you can see so much. Never mind. Anyway, it says, but it says wrongly here. Speaking, this is as if. Yehovah, as if God is speaking to Yeshua, to Christ in English. He is as if saying, like, when he sins, it says when he commits iniquity in some other translation, I will chasten him with the rod of men and with the blows of the sons of men. This is wrong. I get why they mistranslate it, because the words that are used here are so ancient and not used that no one can find even good translation, any use of them in any other verse. And then no one can prove what exactly it means, this Beha Avoto Vehochachtiv Bashevet. No one can prove exactly, because it's not used anywhere in the Bible, and basically everybody forgot what it means 3,000 years later. But it's the best explanation is that it means the same as if it was in more modern language. It would be בעיוותו והוכחתיו בשבט, but that it means, like, it's almost the same, but a bit, the first word slightly different, and the meaning of it is when he's distorted, or when he's not how he should be, I would prove him. What his translation is, and I will chasten him, is I would prove him with the rod. But when he is, it's like Behavato is like when or in the distortion, or in other words, when he's not how he should be. It's usually meaning physically, not in that he did anything wrong, but that he's physically wrong. That makes a lot more sense. So it's not about when he sins, it's when he's physically wrong, because he was beaten, tortured, had to carry the cross, then they nail him to the cross, then they put him there, and he's there for some time, then he's physically wrong. He didn't sin. He never sinned. He was like a perfect person. So he never sinned. He is physically wrong because what physically happened to him. So when he says when he's in the state of his that is physically wrong, I would prove him with a rod. What is with a rod? A spear is like a rod that someone made its tip sharp. And also there's some use that I can't find now, but there was some case in the Old Testament it was actually used to mean spear, the same word that was translated to rod. But anyway, a spear is a rod that someone made it sharp. And so the rod is the spear that he was stabbed with. He was stabbed with a rod with a pointy tip, and so he's saying, like, when he would be in the state that is not okay physically, I would prove him, not I would chasten him. It's not about like beating him with something because he did wrong. When he's physically wrong, I would prove him, not like I would punish him, but I would prove that he is who he says he is, with a spear, because it says with Beshevet Anashim, of people. So it's like when it's like basically when he's crucified, when he's beaten, tortured, crucified, I would prove that he is who he say he is by that I would make some man kill him with a spear, but then later he would be resurrected, and that would prove that he is who he is. That it was the correct translation should be basically something like when he's in his distortion, I would prove with the spear him, you know. So that's what that is some serious mistranslation. People think God is saying that Yeshua was sinned, and because of this, he like the crucifixion was also some sort of because he was human and he also sinned and he had to suffer like for suffer or something. Never mind. So it's not, and it's like it's basically saying it's not. It's you can see it as the prophecy number 45 now after 44 that got fulfilled. That he's basically 1,000 years earlier said, "I would." He would be crucified and killed with a spear, and that would prove him. So, yeah.